Hi there, welcome to our July Flatlay challenge. If this is the first time you've joined us, this is really a place by numbers challenge. So the images you downloaded with the challenge pack are all numbered according to the order they need to be placed. So it makes it easy for you to place things quickly and you won't get confused with layers and moving things around and things going behind other things when they shouldn't. So this is a great way to learn because it gives you a feel for how layers work and teaches you some little tricks that you might not have known. So let's get started. With your challenge download, you would have received your images. So there's 16 images plus 4 extra images that you can use to play with when you make your own images later. And there is also a numbered guide with the final image showing the order of placement of each of all the objects. So keep that handy and nearby because you will find it useful to refer to while you're working through the challenge. So let's get started. Once you've uploaded all your images and you're ready to go, start with custom dimensions. So we won't be using one of the set templates. We're just going to set our own A4 size page, which is 297 by 210 millimeters landscape. So make sure the numbers are in that order. So set that page up. Go to your background first and set your background color. I've just copied and pasted this from the challenge notes. This is the color that is used in the sample image, but you can use your own color if you want. Then go to your uploads. And then following the guide image, your first image to pull through onto the page is your background. The only thing with Canva is that no matter what size I make this, Canva pulls it through at the wrong size. So you're going to need to enlarge this one to 1000 pixels across, so you can see the numbers moving there as I enlarge it. As soon as it hits 1000, you can stop. And then center that nicely in your page. And let's get stuck into the other images. Image number 2 is your F. So pull that through, more or less over there. Image number 3 is your L, which is slightly higher than the F. And then the O is image number 4. And that sits around there. A bit lower down. Then your W, excuse me, I've got a runny nose, it's cold. The middle of your W, you can line it up with the center of your F as a guide. I'm just going to move that in a little bit. Then your E is image number 6. And that sits more or less under the L, slightly higher than the W. Then image number 7 is this little pink flower here. I don't know why I'm reducing it. That gets placed over the L, the O, and the E. You might need to adjust the letters slightly. You don't want to cover them completely. And image number 8 is your R. That sits on top of that flower, slightly lower than the E. Image number 9 is this pink flower that goes up here and overlaps the O slightly. Excuse that noise if you can hear it, it's my cat chasing a piece of paper around the office. Image number 10 is this little pink flower and that goes there on the F. Some other reason I've reduced it in there, make it a little bit smaller. Image number 11 is this little orange flower. It's also been reduced slightly. You can reduce them if you want. That fits over the L, the E and the W. Then image 12, this pops down here onto the E. And then 13 is your border. So just center that sort of ish. 14. It's this purple one here, and that fits there over the W overlapping on top of the border. So this is another layer, image 15, part of the same layer on top of the border. It goes over there. And lastly, image 16, which is this little yellow flower here on top of the L. And that's it. That was fairly quick. I wasn't timing it, but I'm sure that it didn't take you long if you were following along. You can save that image, go to download, select PDF, and download and save it. And it would be great if you shared it on Instagram and hashtagged it, hashtag Flatlay School, so we can go and have a look and see how you went with it. And then feel free to be adventurous. Add a new page and create different versions of this. You'll see I've included I'll show you a sample. A V is one of the extra letters, so you can create something like that, which is using the exact same design. All we've done is change the letters. I've also done one where I've turned everything around and I've put the letters in a 222 format for portrait version. So there are some other ideas in the challenge notes that you can try. I will include those. You can see samples of those images in the challenge notes. I will share them on Make a Scene Facebook page and also in the Instagram account. So have a look at those if you want to see what they look like, and go ahead and have fun. Happy designing. See you next month. Bye.